Good morning. Welcome to 365 Days of Richer Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. I'm Reverend Ray Fellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. Today is December 6th. The idea I need now appears. And our reference quote this morning comes from Mamonkan 1. To attain this subtle realization, you must completely cut off the way of thinking. And our reading begins. I am the creation of all-knowing mind, an infinite love, and a divine law of action. As a mother feels her child, so does this holy wisdom nourish my consciousness. Forever within me is all that I shall ever need. I seek without no more. For God in the center of me is my unfailing supply. All mind is given unto me, for all power is mine to distribute in creative ways. All love is asking me to release into start that piece again. All love is asking me to increase to release it unto my fellow humans. Christ indwelling me is all that I want and all the kingdom of heaven. I am the richest person there is, for all of God is offering itself to me in consciousness. I rejoice in my capacity to receive greatness. What I need to know at this instant, mind gives to me. The idea I need is now active within me. I draw from my own divine center for wisdom to handle my affairs. I do not question, I know. I do not seek, for I have. God leads me with its ideas into success in all my ways. Where I am, the mind of truth is. The idea I select, the law will execute instantly. The new, the fresh, and the different offer themselves to me now. I select new ideas, I have new experiences. Weary of negatives, I select positives. The night of false conclusions is over, for the dawn of clear thinking is upon me. I am prospered by infinite spirit, and I am made glad by joyful, absolute joy. Quickened by the one mind, I freely use its ideas. Now I know what to do, how to do it, and when it should be done. No more doubts, for the certainty of God's inspiration is revealed to me. This is my hour of right decision, followed by right action. The portals of my thought are open to truth, and the ideas of God are my consciousness. My way is easy and my burden is light, for I am inspired at every instant. Decisions are clear, and my authority is of God. All that I can ever use is mine now, for all is good, and all this is true. Mind revealing itself to me is my security. For complete inspiration at every moment, I rejoice and give thanks. I have every idea I need at the instant of time that I need it. God's actions in me is wonderful. So we'll take that into our time of meditation and contemplation. Recognize there is one infinite, ever present power, one substance that is the very substance of which all creation is made. So it must be the substance of which all creation is. One power, one presence, one substance, one activity, one mind, one heart, one breath, one body, nameless, changeless, infinite, ever present. I know this one as life. I experience it as this thing called my life. And yet I recognize that in the singularity of substance and the multiplicity of creation, that I am inextricably connected to all that is. That I am inextricably connected and a part of the very origin, the very source of creation. That no matter how life is expressing, no matter what the form or the unformed expression is, no matter where it is in time and space, it is a part of the whole expressing and therefore a part of me. That there is no place to separate two in this experience of one reality, one source, one substance, one power. And more than there's nothing to separate two, there's no need to separate. There's no thing to escape. There's nothing to seek refuge from. That when I understand on increasingly deeper levels the power of thought, and I understand that every idea, every belief is creative. And if I want a change in my experience, then I first change at the most fundamental level, that level of ideas, that level of creativity, that level of imagination that sparks the creative process that is the birthright of every expression of form. It is its birthright at its level of expression. Being created out of the source and the substance, whose natural way of being is creation. That must be my natural way of being. It must be the nature of me. It must be the nature of all. And so infinite intelligence within me already knows everything that I need to know, that I could ever know. And so I simply open to knowing. I open to a mental awareness. I open to a palpable physical experience. I open to all that the divine is. I open to all of the ideas in mind of how life desires to experience itself. Knowing that life's desire and my desire are one desire. I shed every sense of separation. And I simply rest in this amazingly peaceful place of understanding and embrace and celebration. That this one infinite mind, consciousness, quantum field, whatever we call it, is available within me, is me, is expressing as me. And so infinite possibility in ideas is immediately available within me. So I slow my roll. I calm all of my attention that is flipping from one form to the next. And I rest in the deliciousness of the silent pause. And I look, listen, and feel for the divine ideas in mind that most closely align with the desires of my heart. And I speak them into being. And I hold the vision of the promise that the word spoken is the word fulfilled. No need for flag waving, band marching ceremonies, but rather to know deep within, at the center of my being, at that place where the still small voice within me reminds me the word spoken is the word fulfilled. That place within me that is the residence of my divine self, that is unbound by the restrictions of time and space. I accept every divine idea as a pebble in the path to wherever life is unfolding. It's me. No longer needing to know what's around the next turn. Because I know that what is around the next turn is for my good, is for the good of all humanity. The next turn is simply the journey continuing beyond my limited recognition of it. What a celebration that there is so much love within me, so much life within me that it chooses to express beyond the self-imposed limitations of my human thinking. So in this moment, I shake those off one more time. And I celebrate that each time I recognize and loose those, that it gets easier. That this whole idea of spiritual practice anchors the positivity, anchors the clarity, anchors the truth of being. And so everything that I desire, every experience, every awakening that I desire is a desire of the whole. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that the word spoken is the word fulfilled. That there is no waiting period in God. There is no waiting period in creation. So I let it be. And I intentionally, with awareness and impeccability of forethought, release any remnants of ideas that would present barriers in consciousness to the evolution and unfolding of life as me. Let go. Let go of all conditions, all requirements, all restrictions. I let go, no longer willing to experience the limitless in limitation. I let it go. And I open to all that spirit is, even beyond what I understand in this limited human understanding. The God of my heart, the God of my soul, the God of that gut knowing. I celebrate. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amin. Amen. So it is. Namaste.